What up, though? It's Charnay Adams, aka TK BlockStar, and I'm here again. Okay, you know I stay in the community, fundraising, getting things for our kids. We at 612 Mac right here in Marion County, and I've just become the assistant to our new community garden with Regina Bruce. And right now, I need you guys to help me fundraise for a new garden here in Marion County. We got a tree on our left over here that we got to get fallen down by. I would like before February. We got to raise $3,000, okay? I got a group of guys certified who say they'll come in, get the tree off our property. It's been tearing up our building. And also, if we get the garden, we don't want the tree, the limbs to be falling and tearing up our land and our garden that we're going to work hard for. Right now, we're trying to fundraise to get a community garden off the ground here in Marion County. We have a tree on the land that's kind of putting a stop. It's a wall. It's a barrier for us. We can't start the garden until that tree's moved out of the way. And the purpose for this community garden is to get our kids in here, let them learn something about the land, learn how to be self-sufficient, learn a little bit about vegetables, nutrition, health. It's a lot of different factors that we'll be able to program with these children when we get this garden going. So that's pretty much what it's for. And also, everything that we grow, we're going to be able to give out to the neighbors of the community for free of charge.
How did you get this? How did this all come into play?
Well, Regina Bruce, she's the coordinator here in Marion County of this project. And it's something I've always wanted to do personally. You know, we did backpacks, we did the coats, and I'm just trying to find something that'll have longevity to be able to continue to do for our kids. And what better way to interact with our children to teach them how to make some food for themselves straight out of the ground. You know what I'm saying? Good food, live foods, fruits and veggies. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time where a lot of the stuff kids snack on and eat on is not even healthy for us. It wasn't even here when my granny was growing up. Those foods didn't even exist. You know, they wonder why we're dealing with diabetes in young children, why we're dealing with obesity at such a high rate. And I'm a person, I love you to love the skin that you're in, but it becomes an issue when your heart's in danger and whenever your arteries aren't doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that I want to do with this community garden. Raise awareness about health and everything.
Why is things like this so important to you?
Man, things like this are so important to me because of the connections that you can make, the people that you end up meeting. You never know what you might run into. And the thing about it is, growing up, a lot of times when I did have a program to go to or a place to go to, I ended up confiding in somebody older than me or somebody like a guardian or something about things that was going on in my life, in my household or behind closed doors or whatever that was bothering me. So that's another thing that why it's so important to me, because it's not a lot of one-on-one time with our peers nowadays. So we don't know what's going on. We don't know how they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they're going through, what they're experiencing. So we outside right here with them, you know what I'm saying, in the garden, you know, green beans, cucumbers. Then we can start talking about personal things. We can start asking about the grades. Start asking about, you know what I'm saying, how are you? The real how are you? Are you okay? Is there things going well? You know, and that's what this is about. Communication, connecting. There's a link that's missing between us and our peers and us and our elders that I'm trying to fill that gap. So what better way than real fresh fruit right here, God's land, God's earth, right out of the ground with our own two hands. All right, so look, as I was telling you about that tree that we trying to get knocked down here, and the reason for it is, for one, if we get a garden right there, we don't want the limbs to be falling off this dead tree onto our garden. But for even more proof of the problem, you see this big hole right here. A limb actually came down off the tree in our last storm winter, and it dropped down here and just busted a hole right in. So if you could actually see the extent of the tree, it reaches over the whole building. So the wrong limb will come down and, you know, take our whole ceiling out, and we definitely don't want that. You know, this is a historical spot for Marion County. This building's been here for years. Your grandma's grandma probably had something to do with 612 Mac. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that we want to let get beat up and thrown out like trash. This is ours, for us. So let's get it right. And like I said, TK BlockStar Entertainment. Look at this tree. And as much as I love trees, and don't get it twisted, we're gonna knock this one down and I'm gonna have my kids plant 10. You feel me? I'm not gonna just take the tree down and not replace, but it really is damaging our building. It really is going to be a problem for our garden. And I don't know if you can see this land right here, Eric, if you can show them. All this right here, All this is ours to plant whatever we want. So if we can get that, when we get that, when we get that tree moved, that piece right there is ours too. We got all this land to grow. I've never personally got to to have my own personal garden, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I know this is important. It's necessary. It has to be done. And I mean, I don't want to do it halfway. So I don't want to get a garden started that can potentially be damaged. So $3,000, we can get this tree moved and get it out of our way so we can be ready for planting season. So one more time, okay? This is TK speaking from BlockStar Entertainment. I'm here in Marion County. This is actually 612 Madison Avenue. 612 Madison Avenue. We have a community garden here, okay? We have a tree. I really need to raise about $3,000 for my community. Get this tree out of the way of our garden and from knocking down our building, okay? This is for our kids. This is for us. By us, it's for our community. Everything that we grow here, we're going to give away. We're going to give away. And also, this is free knowledge, free education. I mean, and it's a safe zone. And another thing I forgot to mention here, this is a safe and drug-free zone right here. We don't have any of those areas in our county right now. Everywhere you go, there's a needle. There's a pipe. There's something everywhere you go. This right here has the potential to be a safe and drug-free area, a bullying-free, violent-free area of just love, growth, and understanding. Literally growth right here on our land. So if you wanna donate, if you wanna help the cause, contact me, Chardonnay Adams, aka TK BlockStar, on Facebook as TK BlockStar. You can call me. I'll leave my number. My number and my email will be at the bottom of this video with Eric. Shout out to Eric. Thank you for this. Shout out to Regina. Thank you. Not Regina Bruce on Facebook. On Facebook as well. And her number and her email and contact will be at the bottom of that as well. And there will be a link in the description box for the fundraiser. So make sure you check that link out. Contact me or Regina Bruce.